Hello, and welcome to Cross Stitching with Nessa. Today I will be doing a finishes parade. There are a few pieces that aren't here as I've already sent them as gifts to friends and family. If I have a photo of them, I will put them up on the screen. And any information I miss, I will also pop up on the screen the WIPs going forward. This is finish number 1 and 2, Coulter and Clementine. They were an exclusive at the first Jingle Ball through Frosted Pumpkin. They are stitched on 14 count Blue Ada. I don't think I changed anything. I think it's what the patterns were. This is finish number 3, Cosmic Girl 2 by Barbara Anna. It is stitched on 14 count Navy Ada. I believe this one has no changes to it. It's all called for stuff. This is finish number 4. It's called Beauty and the Beast and it's by Soda Stitch. I have a few of these in my pattern stash, but this is the first and only one that I've actually finished fully. It's stitched on 14 count white Ada with all the called for threads. Finish number 5. This is Mrs. Claus, designed by Autumn Lane Stitchery. It is stitched on a 28 count purple mist fabric by number 12 Stitch Co. here in Australia. I believe there's no changes to it. This is finish 6. It is Craft Supplies by Pentini Pentini. It is done on a raw sparkly Zweigart. I think it's linen. Everything's called for, so what you see is what's on the pattern. This is finish number 7. It is Christmas of Animals. It is stitched on 28 count Purple Mist by number 12 Stitch Co. I have changed something on this. I've changed the cat to look like mine. But everything else I think is what's called for. This is finish number 8. It is Dancer by Barbara Anna. It is stitched on the called for 32 count Starry Granite Linen Zweigart. Everything is called for. The only thing that is missing or I opted out of doing it is the box that says 1823 between the antlers up here, but the rest is what's on the pattern. This is finish number 9. It's called Current Mood by Autumn Lane Stitchery. It is done on a piece of purple linen, not 100% sure what the name. I did leave a couple of things out of this just to make it a little bit neater around the pumpkins. There's a little bit of vines here, between here, I think above here, that I didn't think it needed to be. This is finish number 10. It is called Tired Trio by Plum Street Samplers. It is done on a 32 count. I'm not sure of the colour, but it is from number 12 Stitch Co. All the threads are called for. I don't think I've subbed anything in. Yeah. This is finish number 11. It is Rucro by Plum Street Samplers. It is done on a 32 count rustic linen by number 12 Stitch Co. All the threads were called for, I believe. I don't think I subbed any in or out. So yeah. Okay, finish number 12 is called Corgi Caboodle by Plum Street Samplers. It's done on a 32 count raw linen. It was a piece that I did after the Queen died, because she loves the corgis. I charted myself her birth date, birth year, and death year, and the dates that she reigned. Everything else is what's on the pattern. Finish number 13 is called 7 Little Aussies, designed by Fuzzy Fox Designs. It was stitched on a 28 count misty linen by Patty Klein Designs. The only thing I remember that I took out of this was the seven little Aussies, the words down here. I think everything else is what's on the pattern. Finish 14 is Sailing Dreams by Barbara Anna. It is done on a 32 count cream linen, Zweigart. I think everything is called for. I don't think I've left anything out of the pattern. Yeah. Moving right along to finish number 15. It is, or was, a Christmas Sow by Barbara Anna. I just call it a Christmas Dreaming Girl. It is stitched on 28 count. I'm not sure of the name of it, but it is from number 12 Stitch Co. I may have changed the colour of the stars above her head over here, because I think the colour was blending a little bit too much with the fabric. I think that is the only bit that I've changed. Everything else is called for. Finish number 16 is Cozy Cafe by the Frosted Pumpkin Stitchery. It was a sale in 2021. I finished it in 2022, as you can see. There was a couple of changes that I did do. I didn't like a couple of the cups. I didn't like this one or this one. This one for me in the original pattern was too busy, so I just did like an autumn leaf and acorns. Just mellowed it out a little bit. And for this one, I just did a little Christmas cup. I think the rest is called for. We have finished number 17. It is called Project Quarantine, Stay Home and Stitch. And it's by With a Needle and Thread. It is stitched on I believe a 36 or 40 count raw linen with all the called for threads. Finish number 18, it is Temperature Turtles by Stitch and Mummy. It is done on 11 count wavy printed Ada. I think it's a DMC. It is finished. I'm still undecided on if I want to do the back stitching for the shells or not, but other than that it is fully finished. Finish number 19. It is Ravenclaw Crest. It is stitched on a 20 count Ada, hand dyed by myself. I think everything is called for. I don't think I've done any changes or anything to it. Finish number 20 is Monarch Butterfly by Mill Hill. This is all kitted stuff. I don't think I've had changed anything, just kitted, stitched as it was. Very nice. Finish number 21 is Ginger Friends. This is another Mill Hill kit that I finished off. All stitched in everything from the kit. I don't think I changed anything. Loved doing this. Loved it. Finish number 22 is the Nautic Santa. It is a Jim Shore from Mill Hill. This is all done with all the kit. I love Jim Shore's Santas. Yeah. Finish number 23 is a bee gnome. It's a little ornament. It's out of the Garden Gnome collection from Mill Hill. I changed it out from the perforated paper to the plastic. So when I finish it off, all I have to do is put some felt on it, a little hanger, and I can put it on a tree, like a spring tree or something. Love how the little bees ended up. Really love this collection. Okay, finish number 24 is Maple Lane by the Frosted Pumpkin Stitchery. It was a stitch along a couple of years back. I got it as a kit. 28 count Venom from Picture This Plus. I don't think I changed anything from what was put in the pattern. Yeah, I think it's all called for. I love this style that they do with the little lanes. Finish number 25 is The Vanishing Isle by Autumn Lane Stitchery. It was stitched on 14 count DMC printed Ada. It's only printed on one side. I don't think I changed any of the colours. I think it's all called for colours. This pattern itself reminds me of the starting zone for the pandas in World of Warcraft. If you play that, you'll understand what I'm talking about. Finish 26 is Rooster and Family. It is a design by Fuzzy Fox Designs. It is stitched on 16 count blue Ada. This pattern has been changed a little bit. The rooster itself is what was called for in the pattern. I took out the little chick was here. There was a couple of eggs that were here, and I think this one had like the little red bit as well, but I thought that only roosters have them and not the hens, so I kept that off. I think everything else is what was in the pattern, and the colours I didn't change. This is finish number 27, lucky last one. It's called Sweet as Pie by Frosted Pumpkin. It's stitched on 28 count, hand dyed by a friend. I did change a lot on this one. I did leave out a lot. As people know, like people that know me, I don't really like to stitch in too much pink, and a lot of the purple that you see was like this kind of pink. I don't mind pink, just that's a lot. So I changed it to my favorite color, purple. So yeah, it looks pretty good. Okay, well, we've made it to the end of my finishing parade. I hope you liked what you saw. If you did, leave a comment, a like, subscribe. Totally up to you, but it'd be awesome if you do. The next video should be my first WIP update. If not, it may be the kit parade. We'll see how things go. Thank you for watching. Bye.